Alright guys, welcome back. Family52 here, and in today's episode we are going to continue on through Bevel and complete, honestly, the vast majority of it. Let's get going. Alright guys, so in the last episode we did a little bit of grinding up on the airship Celsius, which, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this, but that is the airship that we helped the Albed get in the beginning of the game when we first met Riku. So, yeah, just bringing everything back together with that. But yeah, we did a little bit of grinding on there. We took down the toothy red carpet of Evre, and then we crashed a wedding. Finding in the background of Bevel here is a whole boatload of Maka. But let's go ahead and continue on forward, shall we? Alright, now, honestly, this trial, it's pretty straightforward, but it can be very finicky. And for that reason, it is actually a lot of people's least favorite trial. And you'll understand why that might be in a minute here. Because we actually do not have the opportunity to move ourselves around at all. We are under the guidance of this little track that we are unable to walk on. We have to follow these little flashing lights back and forth. And to continue, we just go ahead and press A. Alright, so moving forward, we're going to go ahead and pass up this one right here. And then, I went to the wrong one. I got a little bit too excited there. So let's go ahead and push this pedestal back here in the middle. Come on. And hop back on here. And let's see if we can't go back. So we need to be going into the right-hand one right now. And there we go. Popping into this one allows us to come over here and grab this this Bevel sphere. And let's go ahead and insert that. Actually, you know what? I don't think we need to insert that. I'm pretty sure we need to have that in our hand. It will make things a little bit faster a little bit later. But let's go ahead and put that back in, push the pedestal back into the track. And which way are you making us go? You're going this way? I missed the button right there. So if you miss the arrow, you will careen off the end right there, but that is alright because you restart back at the beginning of the track that you were previously on. So let's go ahead and head over here to the left side, or right side, and insert our sphere right in here, causing the lower track to finish building itself up, and put our pedestal back into the track itself. And let's see if I can't get the back at this one. There we go. And moving on. We now want to go downward, so let's go ahead and head on down. And I believe we want to continue on down, so let's go ahead and head down on this one. Let's go. Yeah, so getting the timing right on those little arrows is honestly the most annoying part of this particular trial. There's really no way for me to tell you to do it. It's really just getting the feel for it yourself and figuring out what you need to do. But it'll happen. It's annoying but doable. But anyway, once we take that sphere, we go ahead and ride back on up. And we want to be going to the right here, so let's go. And here's hoping I got the timing right on this one. And we want to go on to the last one down here. Let's go ahead and put this sphere right into here just to free up our hands a little bit. And push this back on in. And we get thrown off the ledge here. Alright, now we want to be going to the middle one right now. And so the middle one is going to be opposite of where the first one is. So when we want to hit A is when our one that we currently have is pointing forward, but the one closest to us is pointing to the right. So right here. And that is going to time us well enough to get, or at least it should, to get onto that path if I don't mess up, which I did. So you know what, maybe I got that backwards. Maybe we want that first one pointing forward. Let's go ahead and try that, shall we? And let's see if I got this correct this time. And one thing you can do is, as you're coming up to it, because these only have two directions, we can mash A just to make sure we get the timing. Alright, and now that we're here, we want to go ahead and take this glyph sphere and go ahead and push our pedestal back into the, what do you want to call it? The track. And there is a very low likelihood that you'll be able to time this correctly. But, yeah. That's no problem. This last one, though, is connected to that, or this first one is connected to that last one. So, when that first one is facing to the right, that's when we want to go forward. So, right here. And let's go ahead and just start mashing A right now. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and put this sphere into the wall over here, causing the wall itself to disappear. And let's grab this glyph sphere right now, or not this glyph sphere, this destruction sphere. And bevel is interesting in one way, other than the obvious blatant use of Machina here that nobody seems to mention. In that this is the only one that you can't actually miss the destruction sphere treasure. So let's go ahead and head on forward. We want to be going right now, because we want to be going back to that middle platform right now. And keep mashing A and you will go. And with destruction sphere in hand, let's go ahead and insert it back into this pedestal that we got the glyph sphere from. And that will cause that bit of the track right there, keeping us from going down, to become destructible. And push the pedestal back into the track. And at this point, we are clear to get out of here. But there is another secret treasure that we... Ooh, I got it. Nice. There is another secret treasure that we will be able to get as long as we have 2 spheres on us. So let's go ahead and grab this one right now. Alrighty. And push this back into here. And get thrown off the edge again. And now we want to be going to that first one. So here we go. And if you were to do this before you were to put the destruction sphere in, it will just send you backwards, back to where, like back to this little path right here. So you need to have that that destruction sphere installed over there in order to actually complete the trial. And there we go. And here we go. And up we go. Alright, now heading forward. Let's go ahead and put this sphere into what's it called? Into that little wall recess right there, activating that path right there. And this right here, which the game forces you to pick up, is actually our destruction sphere treasure, which is the one that is required for anima. But if we step forward and summon the pedestal here, and then push this onto the other little track over here, we gain the actual secret hidden treasure, which is not required for anima. But, I mean, we're here, we might as well grab it. Which is a Night Lance for Kimahri. Alright, now let's go ahead and get on out of here, shall we? Let's find Yuna.
Yuna?
Inside, maybe?
Then what are we standing here for?
Hey!
Fuck your
You
traditions.
can stuff your taboos!
Why, hello there, Kimahri. Thanks for the assist. Go. How's it going, Yuna?
What's that?
A faith. They join with the summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
Hey, it's Bahamut. I've pointed him out a couple times in this playthrough, but that is not the first time we've seen that faith. And why is Orin in here?
Wait! Don't come out!
There's the last of them. You are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
You know, I don't think that they updated Keenock's model for the PS2 port or whatever. Anyway, so the Aeon that we just got is Bahamut. Yeah, the strongest Aeon that you are required to get in the game. All other Aeons after this are actually completely optional.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session.
I don't know who that voice actor is,
The
but they
sacred
picked a
officers
great
of this
voice
court
actor for
seek
this
nothing
guy.
but absolute truth in Yevon's name. To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna, you have sworn to protect the people of Yevon, true?
Yes.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour Guado, conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
Seymour's
Your
evil.
Grace.
Can't you tell by the hair?
The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jisco with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
That's what we said.
Yes. Maester?
Send the dead?
Yep, looks like Maester Micah is an unsent as
You
well.
would have to send me too.
What? Grand Maester Micah is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in Spira.
What does a continent perish,
Resisting
Micah?
its power is futile.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Micah, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. The rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
Micah,
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
no. That can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Micah!
So it appears that Yevon is a religion based on lies ran by liars.
Get me out of here! I want out now! You hear me?
You waste your breath.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She's strong. She'll make it.
She'll make it? What, so she can die?
I mean, we could all die, Titus.
Everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying.
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
The death spiral.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You would.
The sort of person that would execute a dear friend is the same sort of person that would do anything to keep power and stay in power. Hey Titus, I know that you're an excellent blitzball player and the star player of whatever team you decide to play for, so we're going to execute you by throwing you in a pool of water.
Get going. Where's everybody else?
Floating down there somewhere, maybe.
And not only did he throw Titus down here in a pool of water to drown and die, but he also threw the other blitzball player of Waka, who uses the blitzball as a weapon. And
what's our sentence?
Riku.
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
Where's Uni?
I don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
Let's wait at the exit.
If there is an exit.
Which begs the question, why is there an exit?
How fares the Ranso Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Ever the Ranso. Hard-headed, hardly useful.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might. Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir, leave that to me.
Oh. First your father, now your bride.
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well. As you wish.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
So there are stone platforms scattered throughout the Via Purifico, or whatever the hell they say. And it is our job to attempt to find a way out of here, but we are by ourselves. So we need to fix that. Let's go ahead and get going. Alright, so first and foremost, we need to find a party member. Just to help keep us alive. And you know what, just in case something stupid happens, let's go ahead and save. And on top of that, let's go ahead and make sure Yuna is still equipped with a soft ring. Or stone proof at the very least. And let's go ahead and move on. Heading this way, this is going to be our closest ally. And we almost made it there without getting into a battle. Let's see, what are we up against? We're up against a flan and 2 lizards, eh? Like I said, let's save just in case something stupid happens. Let's go ahead and reload. That's my first game over. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? And you know what? We have sphere levels, might as well use them. Do I want the unit to learn steel? Yes, I do. So I'm going to take her over here to get used in steel before making her continue on down her path. And we're walking. Come on, unit, we can make it. We can make it without getting into combat. So close, so close. There she is.
Lulu,
It's okay, I know.
Alright, now just in case you weren't able to overkill Seymour and or the guy we fought last time, whose name is escaping me right now. In this chest right here next to Lulu is... Ooh, never mind, that's a white magic sphere. I thought that was a black magic sphere. I think the black magic sphere must be down this way. Yeah, it's basically telling you to mix and match and make sure everyone is good to go. But because we're already able to do that, well, with the expert spear grid, we don't need to worry about it. But here we have one of these armored guys and a flying eyeball. So let's go ahead and take care of them. And Thunder or Thundara. Yep, so they want you to summon Aeons in here and help fight your battles and do all that stuff. We really don't need to with the expert sphere grid. Let's see. Let's open up this chest. An elixir. Let's go ahead and activate this little floor thing. Maybe I was misremembering the black magic sphere. Maybe it was a white one. Interesting. Hey, those fish are able to walk on land?
An option.
What in the world? Alright, so I'm assuming that the fish is going to be weak to thunder. Yes, it is. And the lizards are weak to ice. Let's go ahead and take out one of the lizards first. That way only one is attacking us. Now let's go ahead and take out the fish. And then the other lizard. Yep. Come on, loading. Alright, now let's go ahead and go get our second party member, which is going to be this way. Yep, that's what I thought. I figured a battle was about to happen. Alright, moving on. Let's go to the right side over here and follow the path upward. And we will encounter our next party member here momentarily. If I can. Thank you. Here we go.
Yuna, sorry we left you alone.
No, it's okay.
Alright, now let's go ahead and open up this chest for a mega potion. And another battle, apparently. Alright, so here we got 2 eyeballs. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and steal something from you. Just a high potion? Alright. That's nothing major. A little bit of thunder. We'll be able to take care of these guys. Alrighty. And moving on upward. The only party member that you actually need to get while you are in here is actually next to the exit. So, that is Orin. And you cannot leave
There must be an
this
exit
part with
somewhere.
Yuna without
We
getting
search.
Orin. And another battle. Alright, so let's go ahead and now that we have all of our party members, let's go ahead and save up. And I'm going to show you one more fiend in the area real quick. When you're down this hall, the only guys that you can encounter are these larvae, which is very useful because we get fish scales from them. And we need a few fish scales for something that I want to do a little bit later in this episode. I don't know how many I have. I'm actually going to check how many I have. Let's see. Items. Scrolling down. Fish scales. I only have 10. So I'm going to show you guys the rest of this maze and the treasure chests that are in here. Then I'm going to sit in that little alcove right there and steal a couple of fish scales before moving on. But anyway, moving on up. Actually, before we go on, I believe we need to step on this. Or not. But let's go ahead and head over here. And up and around. Down here. I want one more enemy to show up so I can turn off random encounters. We get dragon scales from these guys, so that's always useful. Seeing those dragon scales brings up a interesting point. Water strike. Water strike is definitely fish scales, and we only need 4 of them. All right. So, moving on down here, let's go ahead and head into here, which is nothing. Sorry guys, I'm a little turned around right now. But here is the final enemy that I want to show you guys. It is the Aqua Flan, which is just a higher level water flan from the beginning of the game. A Thundara will do him in nicely. Fish scales. Alright. Where do I need to go? Actually, not that one. I'm going to turn off random encounters and let's see where we need to go, shall we? Oh, I know what it is. It's because I didn't activate this one. Alright, so what we're going to do is let's go ahead and step on this one while it's facing forward. I don't think that's right. But I think we take the arrow with us, do we not? Yes, we do. Alright, now let's go ahead and head on over to the side. But there is nothing over there for us yet. So let's go ahead and head on back. I need to remember the specific, not code here, but where we're going and how we get there. So no, not that one. I meant to go forward on there. Let's see what happens if we try to go back on this one. Because we activated that thing, right? Apparently not. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to the center. Because I believe I forgot to activate something. Let's go ahead and head on up here. And into this room. Yep, there it is. Let's go ahead and open up this chest first. Which is the black magic sphere I was remembering from earlier. Let's go ahead and step on this guy. Causing this to move. Or rotate, I should say. Alright, now let's go track that guy down again, shall we? Can we teleport there from here? We cannot. Alright, so moving on up here. Alright, so once we make it to this one, wait for it to point down the way. And it will shunt us past the gate over here. Behind the gate. And we have a couple chests in here. One containing a skill sphere. Another one containing a lucid ring. And a last one right here next to the gate containing 10,000 gil. And let's go ahead and get out of here. Did I hop on you too soon? There we go. Alright, so now back to the entrance. And I'm going to farm up a few fish scales. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got 30. That should be more than enough. So let's go ahead and heal up real quick. And head on out of here. And there's another battle. Of course there is. But that's alright. Let's go ahead and just mug. Ooh, got dragon skills that time. Nice. And you're dead. Alright, and moving on. Let's go. This is a very long pathway apparently. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and turn off encounters and head on up this way. And get our little cutscene.
So it is you.
How's it going, Isaru? What's up?
We rode the airship to the Calmlands, then came to Bevel. Maester Kinnock summoned us then, ordered us to deal with the traitors.
You will fight us?
The Temple's orders are law. Even if you are Lord Raska's flesh and blood, you're a traitor.
His guardians, I don't see them.
Maroda and Pase
here,
are not
Lulu.
here. I will do this unhappy deed myself. Forgive me, Lady Yuna.
Alright guys, so here we are fighting Isaru in a summon battle. And honestly, don't worry about this fight.
Your Aeons against mine.
Isaru's Aeons are super weak. So I'm actually going to summon Shiva, which is going to be the elemental weakness for Ifrit's Hellfire, which is Ifrit's opening move here. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. And let's go ahead and Blizzard ourselves, just so that we can take this. Realize elemental weakness, not shielded, or not boosted or shielded or anything. So this should be a boatload of damage here. I'll be surprised if it gets higher than 1500. Yeah, so 13. Whereas our Blizzard, our Blizzaris on this guy, just our basic magical attacks are doing 4,000. And that's not just because I am further along on the Spirit Grid or anything like that. Yuna's actually not all that overleveled. But the same thing happens even if you are doing no Spirit Grid game. Your Aeons actually level up a little bit along the way. They get stronger. And this Isaru is just...
It's not over yet.
A challenge no matter what you're doing. Let's go ahead and get Shiva back in here. And Shiva, let's go ahead and Blizzara Valfor over there. And let's go ahead and Blizzara ourselves just to fully heal us up. He missed. Alright, now let's take care of Valfor. One more of those should do it. There we go. And then let's say you were having difficulty with Ifrit and Valfor. His third and final summon, he has a absolutely ridiculous strategy with. So this is our new summon right here. This is Bahamut. This is, or this should be, the strongest Aeon available to us. Available to us in the main games if we don't do any of the side stuff. Bahamut is real strong. He is a good Aeon. The problem with how Isaru is using him is he literally does nothing. He just sits there and has Bahamut count down for his Mega Flare. Like, watch this. So there's one attack. 2 attacks. I just did about 9,000 damage to 2 attacks and he's just counted down to 1. He could have attacked me. He's strong enough that he could probably take me out in 1 attack right now. I just did another 5,000 and I'm out of MP. But Bahamut at this point is already weak. He's already ready to go down. And he has to deal with all of our Aeons when all he's doing is counting from 5 to 0 and then doing his Mega Flare. Yeah, there's no way Bahamut is going to have any chance of surviving at all. let's get rid of him. Look, I like Kisaru, don't get me wrong. He's just
Stay
not
away.
a strong summoner.
Yuna, let's go.
There's a way to the surface up ahead.
Your pilgrimage is over.
Alright. So with that's done, what about these guys? So here we have Riku, Titus, and Waka. Let's go ahead and save up in case anything stupid happens. Over here we have a chest. And this chest has an unlimited supply of a bunch of items. And you can sell stuff to it in case you need anything. But let's go ahead and move on forward. There are a couple of things I want to show you in here. First are going to be these two fish types. We have the Remora and the Sahigan. Really? I wasn't able to kill you one hit? But I still overkill you. Alright. Yeah, so they're just basic fish, fish monsters. You can steal fish scales and dragon scales from them. They do hit kind of, or at least the bigger guys do hit kind of strongly. But they're nothing to really worry about. There is a few more enemy types down here that I do want to make you guys aware of. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Can we go faster, Titus, please? Let's see, what do we have here? Same enemies. Oh, no. I lied. So here we have an octopus as well. And again, we can steal dragon scales and fish scales from this guy. But he is armored. So we are going to be doing a little bit less damage to him than we normally would be. We don't have armor break, so that's kind of unfortunate. And die, please? Nope. You miss because you suck. But yeah, just keep on wailing at this guy and he will eventually die. There he goes. There is one more enemy type I want to show. So I am going to turn on the increased random encounters until I get one. Here it is. This is the last guy I wanted to show you. It's going to be this guy in the middle. Legus? I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Let's go ahead and take care of these two bigger fish to the sides. So this guy in the middle here. Whenever you do anything to him, including steal, he charges up. And once he charges, I believe 3 times, on his 4th attack he does something. He unleashes his charge, if you will. So I am going to first get rid of that 4 times, or that increase in counters. I'm going to go ahead and let him do that move. I might not get everything stolen that I want to get stolen, but I can try. And I'm just cheering and aiming with rockets to help pass their turns. You know what I can do, actually? I'm going to haste up Riku, shall we? Yeah, you're charging. Aim. And steal again. Alright, so he is fully charged at this point. So let's aim again. Let's go ahead and haste him up just so his turn is next. Sonic Wave. Yep. So that is the attack that he does when you let him charge up. And Riku just did 2,000 damage. Anyway, let's go ahead and touch the save sphere and swim on forward. And what's this? Cutscene? What are all these fireflies doing? What in the world is going on? It is Evray again. Interesting. Only this time he doesn't have wings. Alright, so Evray here. This guy can be kind of difficult, except for one thing. He is classified as a zombie. So with that being said, if we take a Phoenix down, not a Mega Phoenix, a Phoenix down and throw it at him, we just did half of his health right there. And we could kill him with one more of those, but I want to steal a water gem from him and show you that his first attack is Stone Gaze. Which, since we're underwater, if it hits, it is a shatter effect. Or if it, not if it hits. If the petrification happens, it is a shatter effect. Alright, but anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. So we've killed that guy twice in 2 episodes now. How fun. And we get 2 more black magic spheres, as well as a basilisk steel, which I'm assuming is a stone touch for Titus. But we got a chest down here, so let's go ahead and open that up real quick. Containing a rematch. Which I believe is invade encounter. Yep. So let's go ahead and put that onto Waka real quick. Because invade encounter is fun. And then swimming on over here, we got 1 more chest down here. I'm going to go ahead and turn off random encounters again. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. And we have an Avenger, which we already had 2 of those for Titus, but let's see what this one is. Yep, just counterattack again. Alright, so let's go ahead and get swimming. I don't think we actually have any random battles through this last little section. I'm pretty sure killing Evray disables random encounters, but just to be safe, not safe, for the sake of time, I want to turn them off and not have to deal with them. And I will actually also speed us up a little bit. So yeah. Almost there. There we go.
Uni! You're all right? We were so worried. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Seymour!
Keenock.
Why, you?
I have saved him. He was a man who craved power. And great power he had, but he feared losing it. Trembling at unseen enemies, he spent his days scheming petty schemes, chased by his fears, never knowing rest. You see, now he has no worries. He has been granted sleep eternal. Death is a sweet slumber. All the pain of life is gently swept away. Ah, yes. So you see, if all life were to end in Spira, all suffering would end. Don't you see? Do you not agree? That, Yuna, is why I need you. Come, Lady Yuna. Come with me to Xanarkand, the lost city of the dead. With death on our side, we will save Spira, and for this, I will take from you your strength, Yuna, your life, and become the next Sin. I will destroy Spira. I will save it.
You're totally nuts!
Stab. I've always enjoyed Kimahri doing that.
Unpleasant.
I don't know why, but I really enjoy
Very well.
Kimahri stabbing Seymour through
I
the
will
heart.
give you your death. You seem to want it so.
And he just absorbed the bodies and spirits of all of those guys around him, didn't he? Well, that's not good, Kimahri.
Run! Protect Yuna!
Go!
No way! I'm fighting!
I said go!
What a wonderful sacrifice from Kimahri.
I won't leave Kimahri behind.
He's a guardian. Protecting you is everything.
Orin!
That's right! We're all guardians! Yeah, and you know what that means? Yuna, anywhere you go, I'll follow.
Anywhere I go?
Yeah, anywhere.
Well then, let's go!
Hey, Kimahri! Leave some for us!
Hey, wait for me!
Me too!
I'll go too.
Alright, so a couple of things before we go down to Seymour down there.
These days, eh? Anything you want, I've got it.
First, we have a walker right here. He sells the same stuff that's in that chest down in the water.
Trader or not, Lady Yuna's always been a friend to a walker.
Second, a lot of the enemies that we are going to be fighting in this next area are going to be weak to fire and water, which is why I made this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did I not make a... Alright, so I had to reset my game because I started recording, or started continuing on with my recording without turning on my mic. So I had to restart my save file. Apparently, I didn't save after I did my fish scale grind. But here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, with Fire Strike and Water Strike, we are able to do quite a bit to the upcoming enemies up here. And let's see, Walker. Luckily, Waka has a water ball, so I could just put Fire Strike on here with the bomb fragments that we got earlier. And let's see. Hot Knuckles, Shocking Fist. So it doesn't look like Riku has any Water Strike, so let's go ahead and give her this as well to give her a dual claw. So it looks like Auron is going to be the one that doesn't have both of these today. But that's alright. Let's go ahead and put the dual edge onto Titus. Here on Waka, let's put the double header. And let's put the put the dual claw on Riku. And let's put just this fire blade onto Auron for us. And yeah. What I'm going to be doing right now is running around here until I get into battles. And oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, these guys are all weak to fire and water, so we're going to be doing quite a fair bit of damage with them. Or to them, I should say. And Waka, go ahead and take him out, please. And Yuna, let's go ahead and get you out of here for Riku. And Riku, remind me what these guys have to steal, please. Remedies, alright. These guys, in fact, do have the opportunity to drop Mega Potions. But this is honestly, or I'm sorry, Mega Potions and Mega Phoenixes. But these guys honestly are one of the best enemies to farm in the game because they are so easy to exploit weaknesses on. And not to mention, this is also where I normally farm to get my my Blitz Ace, because when we're fighting the regular people, go ahead and thrust kick him out of here. When we're fighting the regular people, the regular monks, like I stated before, their guns count as weapons also. So for some reason, their guns count as fiends also, so when you kill them in Slayer Overdrive mode, it increases your overdrive as if you had slayed 2 enemies instead of 1, so you can basically finish a battle with a full overdrive when fighting those guys.
Yevon doesn't scare me no more.
So I'm going to stay here for a little bit. I'm going to stay here for a little bit, farm these guys up. I suppose it would be prudent of me to show you where I'm trying to go. Let's see. Riku, can you kill this guy? You cannot. That's okay, though. Okay, let me go ahead and show you where I am attempting to go on this sphere grid. So I am going to be trying to get, let's see, Lulu. I'm going to be doing my best to get Lulu all the way up here to her 3rd level magic spells. And I'm also, honestly, I was thinking of bringing Riku back up through her grid backwards. I think I'm just going to continue her down Riku's grid, or not Riku, Auron's grid for right now, just increase her strength. And I might think about backing her through Titus's grid once I'm done there. Yuna, I'm not really 100% sure what I want to do with her yet. And unfortunately, this grind is not going to encounter or keep Riku. Wow. Unfortunately, with this grind, I'm not going to be able to grind out anything with Kamari, which is real unfortunate for Kamari, but he gets his comeuppance. I'm able to use him a lot in the later stages of the game. But yeah, so that is going to be the end of this episode. So I will see you guys in the next one, and until then, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.